Okay, let's go over some more text effects. In this case, I'm going to put some text on the screen first. Like we used the word fishing in a previous lesson. And then, of course, let's put our font in there. I don't know if I'm ready to use my new one. How about this one? There we go. So a nice kind of font. I don't know where I got this font. I probably downloaded it off a DA font. So in the reading, it has learn to apply a graphic style on page 212. On page 212 or 211, they have things called these graphic styles. And what a graphic style is basically pre-made effects. Like if we look at them over here in the effects window, you have all these different effects. Okay, blurring and pixels and things like that, as well as you have gradients and strokes and things like that. So they've already made a whole bunch of graphics for us using the graphic styles. In addition, on the Adobe website, under Learning, there is something called the Exchange. Under the Adobe Exchange here, you can download a variety of different things. And if you wanted to download some graphic styles, you can go to the Illustrator section under Exchange here. And again, if you click under Search, you can type in Styles. And it should hopefully search there. Or maybe there's already a pop-up window for styles. But you can see there's a whole bunch of different styles, and basically what you can do is just download them. Again, you need to have a login and password that allows you to go and download from this website. And once you look at this one, burning one. You can just download it right here. And as long as you have a login and password, you can download it and then install it. I don't know if I remember my login and password here. I don't think that's right. No. Hold on. Oh, I found one. Okay, so it should download. You can open maybe. Let's see what it looks like. There it is. And so you should be able to take, and you'll notice over here under the appearance window, you can see all the different effects that it has done here. You'll notice up under styles here, it's right there. Now how do I get it from here into this one? From here into this one. Usually what you want to do is you want to import it. So I don't know, it probably saved it somewhere. Let me just save this on the desktop for now. Save it on my messy desktop. So if you find one like this that you like and you want to use it, the easiest way to do it is to import it, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So I downloaded it, I opened it up inside of Illustrator, and I want to use it, let's say, on my fishing, which of course flames probably wouldn't look good on fishing, but that's what we're gonna do. To do that, again, we're talking about graphic styles, and there should be a pop-up window called Graphic Styles. Here it is. Okay, and in these graphic styles, you see there's a lot of pre-made ones already in here for you. You can apply this kind of thing. You got to select your object, apply this kind of thing to it. Okay, so you can see that, and then you can go over here where the pop-up window is, and you can go. There's a whole bunch of different windows. Scribble effects is one I use a lot for text. Text looks pretty good with scribble effects. So you can see any of these right here. They work. Oh, there, that one's kind of flamey. But if you want to use the flame that I just downloaded, I would go and say open. Oops. Under the graphic styles, I can say go open graphic styles, other library. I think I could just open up the exe file from my desktop that I downloaded. Remember the burning flame, burning desire. There we go. If we hit open, it should now show up inside of my pop-up window here. If I click on it, it should then apply to my text. Now, it looks like you'd have to do a little bit of tweaking of it. What I mean by that is by adjusting the graphic style, because you notice it applied it a little bit bigger than I wanted. Maybe if I shrink it down and apply it again. Yeah, and then maybe if that looks a little bit better. And then maybe if I grow it, let's see what it does. Yeah, see how it doesn't grow the object. I don't know. I have to think about the graphic style here, or at least this one, on how to adjust it. Probably underneath the appearance window, we would have to adjust these settings here to make them a little bit different. But that's how you can download off of, again, the Adobe website under Learning Exchange. There's a whole bunch of different graphic styles that you can download under Styles, and then you can take those and download them. Oh, you got the glossy buttons, all kinds of different things like that, paper clip and things like that. So you can download them. The easiest way to deal with them is to import them. Again, depending on what you want to do with it. In this case, I imported it using the graphic styles window. So try some of these different styles. I'm going to type in some other text here. Let me try a different font. Again, download some fonts off the internet. There's some good ones on that dafont.com. Try some of these different graphic style techniques. Again, another thing that you could do is you don't have to use just the one piece of text. You can always duplicate it to do whatever you want. Like, remember we were doing the shadows in the fruit example. So in this case, if I wanted to, I could apply a graphic style to one of my letters, which looks pretty good. But again, it's almost like when we were doing the clipping mask. It's kind of confusing and things like that. So if you take another letter like this and maybe move it underneath it, and then sort of maybe line it up a little bit so that they're offset just a little bit. Maybe makes them stand out a little better. Oh, I guess there's an opacity on there that makes it not look right. Oh, okay, that doesn't look too bad. So you can offset them a little bit, or one of the other things that I like to do is maybe have a shadow of it. Oh, not that one. I wanted to scale the other one. Thought I was scaling there we go, my black background. There we go. So if you wanted some kind of shadow like that, you can give it some kind of shadow like that, and then try some of the other ones we haven't gone over as far as objects is underneath the transform options, if I can find them. Transform and shear will kind of put things on an angle. Oh, I guess I have to use the shear tool here, which is no, that's not going to work. No, I guess no, it's not going to work that way. There's a way to alter the text somehow so that you can do it on an angle. The shear is probably the easiest way if I could get it to work the way I wanted it to work. Shear. I guess I have to type in angle. There we go. Okay, so if I have an angle like that, and then, again, one more technique might be to apply the sort of gradient. Oh, that doesn't work to the text, right? How do I get a gradient on text? I guess we can use the appearance window, right? I don't know. I'll have to think about how to do that one. But again, applying and rotating and doing creative things like this is what I'm looking for you to do this week.